Hi guys, and welcome back to Bikes and Laces, where today I'm going to introduce to you a short series that I'm going to start over the next 7 weeks. Basically taking me from my current status after being injured for approximately a year into running a full 5k. So let's take a little bit of a deeper dive into what I'll be working on over the next 7 weeks. Okay, so around about the middle of last year, I ended up with an injury on my hip, which took quite a few months to get diagnosed and even longer to get some treatment, which seemed to actually progress any form of recovery. As the story goes, and you will have heard about this in some of my other vlogs, I ended up with hip bursitis and various problems with my glutes, my lower back and my hamstrings. So over the last 6 to 8 weeks I've been working with a physiotherapist up at the hospital who has been guiding me through exercises that I can do daily, weekly and various moves that I can do, whilst also incorporating in my current level of activity in order to strengthen up my glutes, strengthen my core and get my hamstrings working and functioning a little bit better than they currently are. So with that in mind, we got to a point where we set a goal, and my goal has always been to get back to running. I've never had any goal other than that, and my physiotherapist actually suggested to me that we could set a goal of running a 5k within 3 months after starting my physiotherapy. Now that was back a month or so ago, and as of today's date it's going to be about 7 weeks until the point where I can actually look into running a 5k race. So this series is basically going to be to finish line, as I go from being injured for a year and not having done any running to being able to run, not run walk, but run a full 5k in 7 weeks time. Okay, so how exactly am I going to approach this? Well, alongside my daily physio that I'm working on, I'm also working really closely with my coach to be able to work on all the various run sessions. This is building up the endurance, it's going to be working on run walk intervals, throwing in various speed sessions, and also throwing in some heart rate training as well, so I can get a good level of base training. On top of that, I will be keeping up some of the cycle sessions, and there might be some occasional swimming in there as well. I've also got the pole fitness, and I can work on any strength and conditioning that my coach also sets. The main bulk of the treatment though is the physiotherapy, which as it stands at the moment is 3 to 4 sessions a week, where I have quite a hefty amount of physiotherapy, which I can increase as things become easier. I also have a daily amount of physiotherapy that I can do to really kind of stretch out and work my back, keep the mobility going, and the same for my hamstrings as well. So to sum it up, this series is going to be a 7-week journey with me going from a point where I've got some level of walk-run intervals, but I'm not really running, to the point where I'm going to aim to go and complete a 5k. So I have picked a 5k race that I want to target, and initially the plan was for Chris to run it with me, as it is one that we've done together in the past. However, due to Chris's current situation, he will just be attending as a spectator. But I'm not going to tell you too much about the event yet, because that's going to be coming up in another video next week. So let's round up the video there. You can join me every single Tuesday for the next 7 weeks as I go on my journey from doing run walk intervals and various physiotherapy right through to aiming to run my first 5k in, well over a year by now. So come and join me on the journey, drop your comments down below and let me know your thoughts, and get in touch and let me know if you've had any battles like this as well. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week for another episode, as well as later on this week for some more fun from the Bikes and Laces team. Bye!